Happy Sunday. It is August the 9th, 2026. It is 5:34 on the East Coast. I hope all is well with you guys. I was trying to come on yesterday, but I was feeling under the weather and I did not come on live, but I feel much better today. I am going to give it a little bit for people to join, but please let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if the sound is okay. Welcome in. Hello, Eve. Welcome. Awesome. Thank you so much for confirming that. How are you today? I hope that you're doing well. God bless you. Hey, Dee. Bendición, Mama. How are you? God bless, beautiful souls. Hi. What's up, my Sag? I'm going to give it a little bit for people to join, but Eve, what is your zodiac? Thank you, Eve, for the heart me. Hi, Freddie. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Freddie, I don't do questions, but thank you for being here. I will be doing a collective and opening up my list. Cancer, okay. Happy birthday. I know your birthday recently passed. We're in Leo season now, but happy belated birthday. I love Cancers. Y'all can be a little bit all over the place sometimes, but I love y'all. Can you guess what sign I am? Let me know if you can guess what sign I am. For those who know, don't spoil it. You're welcome. You're welcome. God bless everybody. My name is Madam Divine. I am an intuitive psychic medium. I'm also a Reiki practitioner. I deal with lots of distant healing and Aries. That's what I attract. You're in the right element, but not an Aries. But you're hot. You're extremely hot. I am also an intentional jewelry maker. I make the dopest jewelry. All right. And I'm also a poet. I literally published my first book this year. And if you're on your healing journey, healing phase, you found the right person, okay? Hi, what's going on? I see you, Aqua Moon. Hi, Kansas. Bendición. No. You're hot. You're hot, though. There's one more. Welcome in, you guys. Yes, big Sag, not the little one. You heard. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Tap in down below. Drop your name and zodiac. Name and zodiac in the chat. We will be doing a collective energy. I try to do at least 3 a week, but I was feeling down this week and I did not fulfill that. So we're going to fulfill it today. But if you guys are new here, drop a rose. And if you've been here before, drop that sunflower, okay? This is an interactive live. So I love connecting and interacting with my collective. One thing about me is I'm a straight shooter, okay? I'm going to shoot you straight. I'm going to shoot you straight every single time. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. All right. And I say it in a way where you can receive it. Okay. I'm not here to criticize or judge anybody or enforce any sort of belief systems on anybody. I'm just here to speak my truth. I'm here to connect with the divine and allow the divine to use me to bring clarity and perspective to those who are needing it. Okay. So if you guys are here, welcome. God bless you. I'm going to go ahead and open up in prayer. I'm about to tap in on a collective right now. Make sure you guys are following. Beware of scammers, okay? Beware of scammers. There are a bunch of fake pages on this platform particularly. I will not reach out to you. All right. Hello. Aries, I see you guys. Drop down your zodiacs in the chat. Let me see all of you guys. I'm a big Sag. Big Sag, okay? Big Sag. Not the little. Big. Lots of fire up in here. I know that's right. Yes, Taurus. I see you. I see you. Who else we got? Scorpio. Okay. I fuck with Scorpio. I got a Scorpio Venus. Aries. Hello, hello. Who else we got? Who else we have? Drop your zodiac in the chat, you guys. We're gonna go and open up a collective. This is a general collective for all signs. Okay, it doesn't matter where you have your signs aspected in your chart. If you are somebody that is a cross watcher, take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force the story. All right. I see everybody coming in. Drop your zodiac in the chat. Make sure you guys are following. Okay. If it's real, tap in. All right. If it's real, tap in. Hello, Virgo. If it's real, tap in. All right. I be having a lot of monitoring spirits. If it's real, tap in. Hello, Cherry. Thank you for the heart me. If it's real, tap in. All right. We don't do monitoring spirits. Gemini, hello. What's up, Cam? Leo energy. Hello, hello, hello. Who's ready for collective? Who's ready for collective energy? I know we had the Lionsgate portal yesterday. I really wanted to be here for you guys, but your girl was down bad yesterday. I was not feeling good. And one thing about me is I'm not going to bring that energy to you guys, okay? I don't show out until I'm good, okay? So that's why I'm here today. I typically don't do readings on Sunday, but it's okay. There's a reason, there's a purpose. I felt led to come on to do a reading for you guys today. I am also live on multiple platforms right now. All right, I'm live on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and also on Facebook. So make sure. Yes, I'm feeling much better. Thank you. Make sure you guys are following the proper channels, okay? All of my information is linked in the bio. My list will open after if you guys would like to join. All right, so definitely make sure you guys check it out. I'm going to go ahead and open up in prayer because one thing about me is I don't play about my sacred space and I don't play about y'all. So I want to make sure that I'm connecting with the right people, the right energy. Thank you so much, Candace. I appreciate you, girl. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we bless this space and make sure that we are aligned in divine alignment, okay? Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación, libéranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, al Espíritu Santo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. God, above all, I give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you have aligned me with this wonderful collective. I ask that you please remove all blockages, all delays, all distractions as we now tap in. God, I ask that you align me with the people that need to hear this collective energy, whether it's right now or later down the line. I ask that you cleanse the space, remove all previous energies as we now tap into the divine collective energy. God, I thank you for all that you continue to do. I ask that you cover me from my crown all the way down to my feet, along with Archangel Michael. And I ask that you provide divine protection for the viewers wherever they may be. We block out all stagnant energy. We rebuke all monitoring spirits. God, I ask that you reveal what needs to be revealed today. Use me as your beacon of light as I now become the vessel to channel the messages from the ethers. I give all thanks and gratitude to you, Lord, for all that you continue to do for me, not just for me, but for the collective. I call upon my spiritual court. I call upon the Ascended Masters for divine truth, wisdom, and counsel at this time. I ask that we bring truth, clarity, and perspective and healing, love, energy to the collective, those who are needing and searching for peace. May you connect us at the time that you do, as the messages that are here are timeless. God, I thank you for today. Thank you for allowing me to show up and giving me the strength to come here today. I ask that you bless each and every one of the viewers, wherever they may be watching from. I call upon my spiritual court, my santos, my eguns, my muertos, las gitanas que me acompañan, los indios que me rodean, my son 3, my grandmother Emilia, my son Pepe, my best friend Sierra. As we now tap into the divine collective, we bless this space and keep it sacred. Ashe, ashe to the ancestors, mote it be. God bless. God bless everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hey, hi Liana Benicion. How's everybody doing today? You could use one word. One word in the comments. How are you doing today? I was shuffling at the bottom of the deck. We had the star card. All right, so Aquarius energy. All right. I'm doing well. I'm doing much better than what I was. Tired. How are you guys doing? With one word, comment down below. How are you feeling? Fair. Let's tap in. Let's tap into the energy oracle. This is one of my favorites. I love this oracle deck. I have so many decks, but I don't know. I'm feeling called to move on this deck. Amazing. Yes, honey. Yes. If you guys would share the live, I would really appreciate it. Share the live. We're going to go ahead and tap into a collective energy read. If you guys, for whatever reason, need to go, you guys can always run it back on YouTube, okay? Thank you for the follow. All right. If you guys need to come back, by all means, just make sure that you are following me, okay? Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. You're feeling lost? Well, stick around, beloved. There may be a message here for you, okay? Let's go ahead and tap into the divine collective. The energy here for the divine collective spirit. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. What is the energy here? What is the energy here for the collective? The collective energy is going to start at 12 minutes. If somebody can jot that down for me so I can jot it down when I post the timestamps, I would really appreciate it. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you. I appreciate you for sharing with 5 friends. Let's tap into the energy, beautiful collective. Again, my name is Madam Divine. Welcome. Ooh, the thinking woman. So a lot of you guys have been processing a lot, okay? Processing. I don't know why I say processing, right? But a lot of you guys have a lot on your mind that you have been either overthinking or possibly just stuck in your head, okay? What are we thinking about? What are we thinking about? And especially with this imagery too, she has like a piece that is located on her crown. Okay? She has a piece located on her crown. And I feel like with the colors too, it may not be like the best thoughts. I feel like the collective, you guys are overly overwhelmed with a lot of things. You're trying to process a lot of things, but there's also that like negative self-talk too that's like hindering you from moving forward. Okay? But I see lots of green. I see lots of green here. So that's like the heart, right? Your heart and your mind are not quite in alignment, or they're trying to be. Okay? They're trying to be. And look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we have attachment. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. But the heart space is very strong here, okay? For a lot of you, there's a lot on your mind. You've been on a journey. You've experienced a lot on your journey here. Or maybe there is a lot that you're processing on a journey that you are about to embark. Maybe you are afraid. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you're just not confident to move forward or move ahead. But the way that I'm seeing this journey is the path is literally being enlightened for you. Okay, after so long and being in like in the darkness, after so long of feeling lost and not really sure what path to take, I feel like the divine is literally lightening the path for you. So for a lot of you, you guys are already on the right path. You just are unsure. Your mind, the way you're processing things is like you're actively putting this energy like, I'm unsure. Like, am I able to fulfill this promise? Am I able to pursue this goal? Am I able to complete this? All right. It's like, it's a lot of questions in regards to yourself. Okay. It's a lot of questions related to yourself. Am I able to do this? Can I do this? Am I physically capable of doing this? Is my mind Do I have the wit? Do I have the intelligence to follow through? Because I'm seeing books, okay? Some of you guys may be dabbling into some new research, or doing some research, or having to tap into some contracts here, okay? Um, but I'm hearing it's like a gift from the universe. Look at that. Community. Community, okay? We have 3 women here. Community. You are supported. Hello. You are being supported by the divine, okay? You are being supported by the divine. A lot of you may be seeing the number 7 a lot, okay? The number 7 is coming to me strong here, okay? Something could be happening within a span of weeks here. Feel something happening quickly, okay? But with the 7, the community here, it definitely feels like whatever path that you are trying to take, it definitely seems very much supported, and you have a group that is behind you, okay? You have a group supporting you, okay? This could be a friends group, this could be a sister group, this could just be people that you trust, right? That you feel like you trust. It seems like there's a collaboration, collective collaboration happening here. And a lot of you guys are really thinking through. All right, you've been thinking like, okay, am I capable of doing this? Can I move forward? Look at that, women holding a heart. And this gives me like a lot of passion. Okay, a lot of your passions, a lot of your desires, what you want, right? It's not a thing of the past. It's not something that is just not going to happen. I see balance. I feel like whatever it is that you are wanting to do right now, collective, or the path that you're about to take, is not only going to restore your balance, but the angels, the angelic presence, I feel so much angelic presence that is surrounding you at this time. Archangel Ariel is here, okay? This is your second chakra. This is your solar plexus. Okay, your solar plexus is important here. Okay, spirit is literally showcasing that. Or excuse me, not your solar, your sacral chakra. Okay, your sacral is where you create. That's your womb, especially for a lot of the divine feminine. I see lots of women here. Okay, so this could be high divine feminine, but remember, you're not just a divine feminine. You also embody the divine masculine energy. But I feel like the divine masculine, or excuse me, the divine feminine energy is loud. Loud and proud is what I'm hearing. Okay, lots of healing taking place here. Okay, there's lots of doors opening. And remember, I showcased this card in the beginning. The star card, that's Aquarius energy. There's lots of healing here, lots of positivity, a renewal, a fresh renewal of faith, a rebirth of new ideas, okay? Um, creating. Some of you guys are creating something here, all right? Spirit. If you've been feeling lost in your direction, I feel like a lot of you guys are right where you need to be. If you haven't moved forward, look at that. Opportunities. Opportunities are coming in here. They may be small. But it's an opportunity. I feel like a lot of you are very goal oriented, action packed, okay? There's a lot of financial opportunity here for those who are seeking it. And it's coming off as a very trusted, okay, as a very trusted source here. I feel like for a lot of you in the past, you have had to undergo a lot of stressful energies, a lot of anxious attachments with people, because there were cycles. You kept going into cycles with people that just weren't in alignment with you. Okay. For a lot of you, you had to break out of those cycles. For a lot of you, you had to break out of dealing with people who just kept you small. All right, because people will do that. People will keep you small because that's what they want to do. They want to see you. They want to see you beg for shit. And you're not a beggar. We don't chase. We don't chase. Okay, what is meant for you will literally align with you at the time that it does. What is meant for you will literally come to you. All right. You magnetize opportunities. And I see that. I sense that. Okay. So whatever you felt, whatever emptiness you felt in the past, that is of the past. Okay. Look at that. The Chariot, as I say that, lots of travel here. Lots of travel. There could be a trip coming up here for you guys. Okay. We have Aquarius and we also have Cancer energy coming through and Leo energy. But there's a trip here. Okay. It's like spirit is like, look, we got it. Things are under control. All right. I need you focused. I need you disciplined. I need you working forward. Okay. I need you to be determined like never before. I don't need you to let up. I need you to press gas. Okay. I need you to go. All right. So if a lot of you guys have been stalling, listen, things are about to pick up for you in the near future. Very quickly, might I add. Okay. Spirit, for this divine collective, please. Yeah, look at that. The Three of Wands. We have the Three of Wands. So there is a new direction, okay? A new direction. Lots of travel. Lots of travel here. Okay, there is a lot that the universe wants to unfold or unravel for you moving forward. Spirit is saying take a chance. All right? Take a chance. Look at that. As I said that, the Six of Wands. All right? Take a chance. Victory is yours. Victory is yours. I feel like a lot of you, if this reading is resonating for you, the recognition that you deserve is coming. Okay? The recognition that you deserve is coming. The praise that you literally are deserve, not saying that you are looking for praise, not saying that you are looking for someone to give you any sort of confirmation, because this is definitely not egotistical energy, but this is definitely giving me an energy of being rewarded. Okay, being rewarded for the work that you do, for the ideas that you bring, for whatever it is that you're implementing. I definitely do feel like you are going to be rewarded. Okay, some of you guys may be teachers. Some of you guys may be in the field of education here. We have the Judgment. Okay, we have the Judgment. A lot of you guys have been doing lots of like reflection. All right, inner reflection, been doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of inner work. Thank you so much. For a lot of you, it's been a major awakening here. Okay, especially in the last, I want to say the last 6 months. I want to say 4 to 6 months. Okay, from the last 4 to 6 months, I definitely feel like there has been a shift in your energy. You have been awakened. Your soul has been awakened. You have literally been like listening to the call. Okay, the trumpet has been literally calling out to you, and you have been catching every glimpse of it. Okay, I definitely feel like the divine has been literally sending you signs, and you haven't missed. You have been listening. You have been listening to your intuition, because one thing is for certain, right? When it comes to certain people, right, and their faith, sometimes they go against what the divine wants. Your intuition is telling you not to lead with that action, but you instead of listening to your intuition, you do the exact opposite. Okay, but for a lot of you, you walked away from what you needed to walk. Look, we have the 8-8. Look at that, 8-8. All right. For a lot of you, you guys walked away. You closed out cycles that you needed to. A lot of you guys are making breakthrough. You're making progress. And because of that, you either have some new communication, some new news coming in for you. For a lot of you, travel, lots of travel. Okay. If you have not been traveling this year, travel is definitely coming up. Okay. There's a lot of change coming up. So the universe wants you to be ready for the changes up ahead. Are you ready? Are you ready? That is the question. All right. Are you ready? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, for the divine collective, please. Look at that. We have the Fool. We have the Fool card. Are you ready for this new journey that you are about to embark? All right. For some of you guys, you had to take that leap of faith. For some of you guys, you needed that desire, that passion to keep yourself motivated. And look, one thing about motivation, it's not consistent, right? Because depression happens, anxiety happens, all of those things will happen to keep you stuck and not moving forward. But that desire, that passion, you haven't given up on that. And because you haven't given up on that, you're literally taking a leap of faith. You're risking something, or you're needing to take a risk to embark on this new journey. Sometimes the unknown can be a bit challenging, right? Because you just don't know what to expect. But that's the whole beauty in the unknown. Sometimes not knowing what's going to happen is a blessing. Everybody wants to know exactly what everything is going to, how things are going to happen, when it's going to happen. But sometimes the universe just wants to surprise you. Sometimes the universe just wants to surprise you. They don't want you to know every step. They don't want you to know that they're ahead of this of the game for you. All right. So I see lots of adventure coming in here for you, collective, very quickly, might I add. Okay. Yeah, faith is very important. Faith is very important. All right. For a lot of you, you took a time of recluse. You reclused your energy. You pulled back your energy. You were very much on your own. For a lot of you guys were a loner for quite some time. Okay, you weren't very social, because spirit is showing me like somebody in hibernation. You know, for some time you had to hibernate, but I feel like in this time you had to really figure out your goals. You had to figure out what it was that you were going to do. So there was a reason for you to kind of take a step. All right, take a step. Look at that, the Ten of Pentacles. For a lot of you, there was some things with family that you had to focus on. Okay, for some of you guys took a time away from social media, from posting, from interacting, going out to different gatherings, because family was important here. Okay, something with family here. Your stability was important. Your peace of mind was important. I feel that strongly here. Look at that, the sun. We have the sun. We have the lovers. For some of you guys are starting a family here. Look at that. Some of you guys are starting a family here. Okay? Or you're starting your own family. It doesn't have to mean like, pregnancy and, baby or anything like that. For some of you, you could just be tapping in with your soul family. Some of you guys for a long time felt very much on your own, very lonely. And I feel like in your prayers amongst the divine, you asked for a sense of connection, a sense of belonging. For a long time, a lot of you have felt on your own. A lot of you guys have felt like the black sheep. A lot of you guys have felt like, I really just don't belong here. Like, Spirit, please align me with the right individuals. Who am I supposed to be connected with? Bendición, mama. Who am I supposed to be connected with? And I feel like the universe literally has brought you into connection with your soul family, because I see like a reunion, so to speak, a reunion of souls here, soul family, where you can share, things and not feel criticized, or not feel like you're being viewed a certain type of way. I definitely feel accepted. Okay, I definitely feel accepted. With the Queen of Swords here, it came out in the reverse, but I feel like there were a lot of people that just were a bad influence. All right, and there's something about here with the Six of Pentacles of having to be careful with the energy that you give out, because a lot of people aren't they're not like you. They don't have a heart like you. You have a heart of gold. When you see somebody in need, you help them. And sometimes you burned yourself by helping somebody else. I know, I'm not lying. I've been there before. You've lost a lot having, trying to help somebody else out. And then they end up switching up on you. But listen, collective, I feel like there's going to be a change of events here. There's a change of events here. Spirit wants you to be very mindful of your give and take energy. Okay? Don't overgive, especially if you don't know the intentions of the person. Okay? Be very intentional here. Let's get some final cards Final cards for this collective, please. Final cards for this collective. A lot of you guys are gaining clarity. All right. A lot of you guys are gaining clarity. A lot of you guys are really embracing and conquering the unknown. All right. I feel like a lot of you guys are really being led right now with your passion, your desires. I feel like that is what keeps you motivated, keeps you pushing. You're very fearless, you're confident. All right? You give off that energy, but don't allow yourself to miss out on opportunities, okay? Because I feel like that can happen very quickly. You could lose focus, and if you lose focus, I'm telling you right now, you're going to miss out on some grand opportunities. And not saying that the universe only has one opportunity for you. No, the universe has several, right? But we can't assume that the universe is going to have all of these lined up for us. Sometimes it takes, a little bit for a blessing to come in, because we thought that, the universe was going to turn around and give us a blessing. We gave our blessing to somebody else, and now the universe is teaching you a lesson. Like, this was your blessing. This was for you to receive, not for you to give away. Do you guys understand what I mean by that? All right, so moving forward, be mindful with the energy that you're giving out. If it's not reciprocated, then you move accordingly how you need to. I'm not saying you need to cut off every single body, okay? But if anybody is moving with an energy of doubt, if anybody is rude or could be abusive, let it go. Let that person go, because they're not aligned in your high frequency, okay? You would be lowering and diminishing your energy to keep this person relevant in your life, and we're not doing that, okay? That's what I have for you, collective. I hope that message resonated with who it needed to. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close out the collective energy. I release the collective's energy with love and light. I pray you guys received your message. All right, great things are coming for those who continue to have their faith and stay strong in their passions and the desires. Don't allow people to come in and tell you any different, okay? Whatever it is that you're thinking about, overthinking, or just over processing, don't. Just let things happen. Let things unfold as they need to, okay? Number 33, too, is coming up as well. All right, number 33 is coming up as well. I release a collective. I don't see anybody who wants to go in for a reading. I will do my best to come back on later this evening. That's typically my time, but I did want to come on and do the collective energy. So I pray that you guys received it with love. I will be on, I don't know what time later today. But if you guys missed the collective energy, you guys can always run it back on YouTube, okay? If anybody wants to join the list, let me know. If not, I will go ahead and leave you guys and be back on later this evening. All right, you guys. I love you. I'll see you guys on the next stream. God bless you.